Wait, as well. What
As
do you
in,
mean?
like, are you single at the moment?
Oh yeah. To an extent.
Oh, okay. What
Yeah.
does the
Yeah. To an extent. I'm single to an extent.
No, but shall I tell you why I'm laughing?
Yeah.
Because when I was there, by the way, first of all, hi guys. I always do this because what happens is we start and then the conversation starts going. We have Cranium in the building.
Yeah.
You know I'm gonna have a good time with this because Cranium is very open about sex. You know me, guys, I love to have a good old conversation.
Yeah.
We've been having in the lift in the way up here, we spoke about Titanic,
We did.
which was amazing.
Yeah.
Can you please tell them why you're upset with Jack and Rose,
No, I
please?
just feel like Rose is one of the wickedest woman ever walk the face of the earth. If the story is actually true, because I feel like the part that hurt me the most with the whole situation is that when Jack was dying and he was like, "Please, I want you to go live a life and have more kids and have babies and move on," and she was just like, "Okay," like she made a promise to him, so you're gonna do that. Like, who does that? You know what I mean? Like, that is the most fucked up thing that ever happened on
Yeah, but
human
wouldn't
earth.
you? Do you know what? I always think if I knew like I was going, would I be mature enough to tell my partner
Mhm.
that I want him to move on?
That's a
Like, would I be mature enough to be like, please go and find love with someone else, or would I want him to grieve to death?
I feel like in that moment I will fall in a different part of love if you decide to die with me. You know, like I feel like that's when I'm gonna really be like, oh, she really loved me.
Like the Notebook. Have you watched the Notebook?
Yeah, I love the Notebook. That's one of my favorite movies.
Is it? Do you know? I was
Yeah,
going to ask you this. What's your favorite rom-com films?
two is A Walk to Remember
Okay, which one's that
when
one?
she had cancer and the guy went
Oh,
back to school and learned to become a doctor and nurse in the end. So I
okay,
love that movie there. So I love
right.
A Walk to Remember and I love the Notebook is actually one of my favorite movie. So
The
The Walk to
Notebook.
Remember and I like Titanic a lot. The reason I like Titanic um is the storyline of how good man is. Like how great we are as human being, as bad as we try to picture it to be. Like Jack,
As in men. Oh, you're actually talking about men, not
yeah,
okay. I thought you were talking about human beings. I mean, okay,
yeah.
go
What Jack
ahead.
did shows the true passion that we are good. When we love you, we're really good. You know, when a man fall in love is a different
Yeah, but
experience from
how
when you.
long does it take for you to get to that point? That's the problem.
How long did the trip take for think? Probably like 6 days. I think it was like 6 days or 5 days. You know how much love you're giving her 5 days? Like, think about it. The man jeopardized him life, you know.
Yeah. Oh,
In
so
6 days in a pussy, you know. Yo, listen to me. You know, can't beat nobody on earth can beat Jack after that. Like 6 days, the man
what
dead for
about
front.
Noah? Noah built the whole house again. Noah dedicated his whole life basically to building. What was her name again?
Noah.
Noah from the Notebook. He built the
Oh,
house for the. What's her name again?
listen, Noah never the difference with Noah and Jack. Noah built a house because he just woman mad him.
So you're saying basically Noah was selfish.
Very fucking selfish.
Okay, right. And Jack was selfless, right? Right. That's you're saying the difference. So Noah built the house more for
For
himself.
himself.
Right.
And Jack dead for the front. You can't beat that. The man dead. The man not only dead regular, the man freeze to death, you know. The man love so warm and freeze to death, you know. Yo, Jack.
That's so true. I've never thought of it
Yeah,
like
man, I
that.
tell a man, Jack are the general for love. Nobody beat Jack. Jack is the pinnacle of love.
Have you ever been at that pinnacle of love?
Yeah, 100%. With music.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay, that's
But
no. I'm glad because that's why we're
but
obviously
no, I've been
you're
me love girl pussy more than I love them before. I've loved a girl front more than I actually love her before. 100%.
so okay.
Mm-hmm.
What's the difference?
The whole all right is like you ever see some house
Yeah.
where you like the shape of the house, but when you go inside it's just so beautiful, it's so modern, but the outside is like whatever.
Right,
You know,
okay.
it's just like I don't think nobody's ugly, but it's like everybody look good. You understand? But you have some girl when you technically look good to some people that say look good, and then post is amazing.
So when you go out, do you seek for the quote unquote medium average woman, knowing that the Puswali is going to be A1?
No, man, I'm gonna say that. I'm just saying that we always poor at one point. Our options are few. So, so you go through situation, you understand, say, you know what I mean? Sometimes, yeah, some good old ugly girl out of road where them consider ugly because I
Yeah,
don't feel nobody's ugly. I
I
personally
agree.
feel like there's a famous saying in Jamaica, say every who have their stick a bush. I can't explain it fully, but
I get
basically
what you mean.
everybody have somebody for somebody, you understand? And everybody look at things different. But you have some people that might see a girl and be like, okay, whatever. Or some girl might see a guy like what she's doing with him or whatever. But me I tell you, the fuck a whole lot. And then you have some girl where the pussy just have it just is like a two in one, you know?
So, so, do you know what I always say? If I was a man for
Mm-hmm.
a day, I would love to just feel what it feels like to enter
Right.
a front. Just because I feel like that must be such a
I
great
could explain it.
sensation. Please explain.
It feels like you had $10 in your bank account today and you wake up tomorrow with 200,000. That's the best way to explain it. Like there's no other way to explain that. Blood clot. You have $10 in your bank account today and tomorrow you wake up with 200,000. You never had 200,000 before. That's the feeling when you get from good front.
And then, so then why are you not, you just, because it's so good, you know you can't have just one for the rest of your life.
Yeah, I just want to see like if it's this good, is there better? You know what I mean? Like
So you're never going to settle down then?
yeah, I will eventually. Yeah,
When you're
when
like
you pick the right
63,
no,
yeah?
you pick the right one, man.
No, because that's the problem. Because you're always looking for the next best thing. So you're never ever going to settle down.
That's not true.
No, it's
The right one will make you settle down.
no. See, this is the thing that I don't like. Shall I tell you why?
Mm-hmm.
Because then it makes the woman feel like, like women like, oh, if I find the right woman.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think it's the right woman. I just think men find the right time. So
Yeah.
you'll have a time in your life when you're like, okay, now I'm ready to settle down. It's actually nothing to do with the woman that's in front of you.
But me believe in dating, so it's different. You understand? And I think dating is the state where a man try to figure out what's best for you.
So how many stages are there in your world? Because now there's like you get the number, then there's a talking stage, then you're dating,
Mhm.
now you're exclusive for about 5 years, and then now he's like, now I want you to be my girlfriend for another 5 years, and then it's marriage.
I mean,
What's all the
but
stages?
stages varies. You have man will meet girl.
What's
i-
your stages?
I couldn't even speak on it because honestly, like I only can speak from like examples of like you have man will meet a girl today and married her in a 3 months. You
I
get
don't. Yeah,
you get
yeah,
where I come from?
yeah,
Because
yeah, yeah.
him get film full dose of good pussy and be like, yo, I eat this for me. Me don't want nothing else, because that is the pinnacle of pussy in a film brain. You get where I'm coming from? I don't know if that makes sense, but
No, because yeah, but I feel like for
it
men
does
it
make
makes
sense.
it for you. But this is what I've also, as I've got older and I've dated, I'm 36. As I've dated, I've realized that there's a lot of things that men do that I will never get, but it's just the way you guys are, and there's no point of me trying to rack my brain about the logic in how you guys think.
Because it's not everybody. All right. For me, it's like, I know everybody cheat. Like, I just want to put that out there. I know every man cheat. Like, they have this stigma that every man cheat. That's, trust me, I know every man cheat. Somehow we just can't. You know what I mean? And unfortunately, I know everybody's still like me. Because
Okay, that's what you're saying. They don't have the options to cheat.
some may do, some may, yeah, some may, yeah, you're right. But for me personally, I'm just not a cheater.
Is that why you're kind of? That's why you like to do the whole. I'm not really into something, but there's someone there.
Yeah, I'm not a cheater. Me can't just do it and go cheat for you. Like, I don't have that bone in me. I don't know. I was just born this way.
Okay.
You understand?
So how you are now, all the ladies know about each other.
No, but who tell you say I'm more than one woman? I never said I had more than one woman. I said I'm kinda single.
What does kind of that mean?
Kinda means like me I try to decide if the front I will keep me. I say, you get where I come from? So for me, that's what me I say. It's like it's not like alright, it's not like it's not a cheating thing. I just feel like say if you find a good pussy that's really good, you can stay one place. You get where I come from?
Mm-hmm.
And right now is like me have good pussy, but it's just like we never become exclusive yet. Make sense?
Right.
Yeah.
So she can date other people, you can date other
I
people.
me never say all of that still. Nah, so that me just I say right now, the fuck good and we are going to see what I go on.
Well, thanks.
Yeah.
So we was talking earlier because you were saying that you're from Jamaica, my family's from Jamaica. We were saying that in our culture, sex is still like a taboo thing, and
Yeah.
you're saying that your mum still finds it
The
like
music, yeah.
when she listens to your music,
Mhm.
she doesn't enjoy it.
It's too
Well, not
raw.
enjoy it, but
It's too raw.
it's too raw.
Yeah.
What would her ideal music be for you? So when did you? Well, you probably when did you? First of all, I always like to ask this: realize you could sing. Like, when did you realize that? Wow, this is my voice is beautiful. And when did your parents? And did they accept it, or was it they wanted you to do not entertainment?
No, there was always cool the music part of it.
Right.
Me personally just love when I was in church and I sing and I see a woman react. I was like, this is gonna be my pathway to pussy. So
Oh my
you understand? So this is the truth. So when
not in church.
yeah, in a church. The first time I sing at church and she's like, oh my god, he's so cute. And me have some big ears at the time. I mean, I say, yo, music blinding, like music really blinding the pussy world. So you know what? All right, cool. This is gonna be my I'm not rich. So you know what I mean? When me sing and me saw them act and it was like, oh my god, he's so cute. And I said, me, all right, this is my ticket. You know what I mean? So from this, I'm fall in love with the reaction of all people used to react with my vocals.
Right.
And
So
then
just from early, the main thing
yeah,
has
from the
always been for
pussy,
Swali.
vagina. Like and like it might sound funny as hell, but it's the truth. Like me just love the access to yo when me sing song them. I like what woman used to react. And then what make it even worse was like I grew up in New York City. So I left Jamaica and I grew up in New York.
Right. Okay.
So then I took the dancehall sound in me,
Hmm.
the Jamaican side of me, living in New York amongst the Americans and the Trini and the Guyanese
Right.
and the
Right. Right.
Haitian. And then I was like, what's the best way for them understand R&B? So I intertwine the dancehall and the R&B into one.
Right.
And then make it sexy.
Hmm.
So when me say me have a fat cock for you, I mean say, oh my God. I say no blood clot,
I
And that's
always
how it
say
started.
this because your voice is like butter.
Yeah.
It's so beautiful. So you say the most like crudest things,
Mhm.
right? Like when you said you'll put your thing in the sink, why am I singing along to this? Like,
Yeah.
this is crazy. I'm here singing along to it. It sounds so smooth.
Mm-hmm.
I'm there. And I'm like, when I rewind it back, I'm like, wait a minute, what's happening?
And the greatest thing is I fuck like I sing. That's the best part.
And that's why the ladies love
You
you.
know what I mean? So
That's why this is
yeah.
what that's insane. So you was in church, you saw the reaction, you was like, boom, this is what we're gonna do. You went to New York, because I saw also you talking about the difference also you get from R&B
Mm-hmm.
and the the quote
The
unquote gangster
core, yeah,
songs
core
that you
songs.
do and whatever.
Yeah.
Which again I always love about dancehall is that again the smoothness of the voice. You're
Yeah.
talking the most crud, but it sounds so beautiful.
Yeah, cause I could sing some stuff that's just streety, and then what worked for me is like, for example, like last night I said cocky
Yeah.
firm like she wrote. Like when like a girl really strong and can't move, just firm. Like, she will balance. Yeah, I said, blood clot. All right. Someone is like this, you know what I mean? Like if me turn on to a pint, if a girl turn on to a pint, I'm telling you, there's an earthquake. Me can throw my hold and shit, hold and like escape out of any blood clot falling building. It's that firm, you know what I mean? So I just decided to say I'm gonna sing about these things, and I love it because it's the truth. It's really the truth, you know what I mean? Like
And your parents, what when your mum first heard, what was the first thing she said to you when she heard your first lyric that was a bit like, whoa, son,
yeah,
that's
she
too
was
much?
she would say it was rude. It was like raw, like
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
remember my first big record is the first four. Whoa, whoa, oh, set the way there, so bend the way there, so me have a fat cock for you. Like out the gate,
That
and
was
woman
so.
just love it because it's true.
I always say that dancehall has some of the greatest intros.
Yeah,
We have some of the greatest intros.
yeah.
Like some of the songs where you can't even get past like the first 30 seconds because you just want to hear the intro again
Mm-hmm.
because it's so cold.
Yep.
Like when you go into the studio, is that something that you concentrate on? Like
Yeah.
that those first
10 seconds make
has
a
to be
yeah.
right,
If you
okay.
not grab your out the gate, you're fucked.
And how do you know that? Is it the people in the studio's reaction? You
No,
feel something?
I don't record with people.
Oh, you don't?
If I win not 9, 10, 90% of the time, if I'm in a studio, it's me, an engineer, and a female.
Okay, obviously
Okay.
that you need the lady,
Yeah, because
the
if
feminine
and it's
energy.
best like for my processes, if me fuck the night before, 90% of the time it's gonna be good. So me have to time on my fuck. Because I use fucking as a my daily time, and I'm being funny. Like, I don't fuck before I go on a plane, Especially if it's a new girl, I don't fuck before I go on a plane. Because our culture is like we call you have a thing named crosses.
Right, yeah.
Like bad luck. You know
Yeah,
what I
yeah,
mean?
yeah.
So I don't fly 72 hours after before my fuck. You know what I mean? Me need that to come out of my system. Make sense?
spirit.
Yeah, whatever that is. So there's a timeline between. But if the fuck good and the girl pussy good, yeah man, I'm fuck straight to the studio and then it just start
So
happening.
basically, all the ladies out here probably that are gonna watch this, they want a song now made about them.
Yeah, but enough of them have. I have enough hits not this point, so big them up. Big
That's it. Do you
shame.
know what? There was this one guy that I was dealing with, and one time he put a lyric in the song, right?
Yeah?
Yeah. And he said something about an anklet, and I wear anklets, right?
Okay.
I love the anklet. Even though growing up, my gran she's Caribbean, Jamaican. You wasn't. She said it was for prostitutes. You remember, you like all that weird like
Anklet.
culture.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, so he wrote a lyric about my legs being up in the air and the anklet. Right. At the time, though, he was chatting to Navigale because we had stopped thinking. He was like my casual situation. Do you know what I mean? And I remember, so sad. I went onto her page to see if she had an anklet, just to see if he was definitely talking about me.
Yeah.
So I went on her page, zoomed in that shit. I was like, she don't wear no anklet. So I texted him. I was like, not you putting me in the song, like, da-da-da. But I felt special because I was just like, yeah, as you fucking should.
Yeah, I don't think women understand how much of a big role they play in a artist's life, especially singers.
Right. Okay.
Because you could fabricate. All right, it's like there are certain artists that I hear that sing certain songs that I know for a fact that doesn't match them because it doesn't. I don't see the girlish vibe out of them.
Right.
Like if you're a girlish, it's believable. Like certain man sing certain gangster song and we know them in the street. We're like, yo, this is real.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right. Yeah.
So it can't be fake. It has to be real. So like anything when me sing about girl or anything, just blood clot, no say it real. It really a fuck. Because it's my inspiration come through Chris. Like I love pussy. Like honest to God, like
I don't think I've ever met anyone that like
no, I love pussy.
no,
bad.
but the thing is, it's so interesting because normally
no, I love vagina.
I
like,
know
oh
I
my
can
God.
tell, but it's like, do you know what I'm trying to say? Right, there's a lady, you know what I mean? You know, sometimes when men talk about it, you could be a bit like, ooh, but there's like this. It's almost like you have this admiration for it that is quite endearing. So it's not even in a because normally guys will talk about it, you be like, all right, chill out, but you like admire it.
I've sick before, like really sick.
And the pussy brought you back to life.
And it's like a picture coming from my phone. I'm outside playing football.
So you think you're a sex addict?
I don't think I'm a sex addict. I just feel like I just love vagina.
No, you probably
no. I it's not like if you're with me, I'm fucking every day. Like honestly,
what's the longest you've gone without Paswali?
Like pussy, vagina,
Yeah.
long, probably like. I mean, if the person's not, you have to be specific.
No,
if the person in the house or the person's not around me.
Just you've absolutely.
When I'm doing albums, I'm the most active. When I'm not doing album, it's not like I'm gonna body all the time because.
No, you haven't answered the question. What's the longest you've been?
The longest I've been without pussy. That's what I'm saying. I have to explain it. The longest I've been without front.
Because I could say the longest I've done is maybe like 3 months. Okay. Nothing.
The longest I've been without is probably like 2 weeks and the reason why and the girl was in the house with me, but because remember it's like a pipe iron me I using it. So you understand where I'm from? So it hurt after the first 2 days, you know. So she need time for rejuvenate.
So it wasn't even it was because it was not it couldn't
No,
happen.
I'll go along without sex. I could go like I think I went like 3 months without sex before. And I lost mad weight.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, I was stressed as fuck.
So that's a good
yeah, and it was like, yeah. But my love is I'm not an addict, but it's just something about it just I think it's one of the greatest gifts on earth.
What, being able to have intercourse?
Yeah.
I agree. Yeah. I do agree with that. I've got a little game for you then, since you love talking about it so much. We can do this. Would you rather? Mm-hmm. You know this. You know these games. Let's go. Right. Would you rather never have an orgasm again or orgasm every hour on the hour?
Orgasm every hour on the hour.
Really?
Of course. No sex, no orgasm ever?
Like, not yet.
No, more.
But have you seen those people with the condition? There's actually a condition where
I know, I heard about it.
Yeah, and the guy who'll be playing golf, who walk along, he'll be like, and he is crippling. He can't do anything.
Oh shit. Well, I wouldn't want the crippling part of it, but
yeah, no, but that's what.
But
the thing.
I wouldn't want not to can't. No, that's crazy. I would lose my mind. My music wouldn't be the same anymore. So I love music that much, because
it comes hand in hand.
Yeah, it goes.
Okay,
fair. One hour shut up. Yeah.
Would you rather have sex with someone you hate, but the sex is amazing, or have sex with someone you love, but the sex is terrible?
Sex with somebody me hate.
Like hate. Think about the person you despise. That over
Because
some.
I feel like when I come to my senses. So me can hate.
You do the hate.
Yeah, me feel me can do the hate.
Because there is that thing called I tried to talk to my friend about
Because
this.
there's people you can fuck with, but I can't be with.
I mean,
But
like
hate is strong.
hate. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
Hate is a strong
Yeah,
word.
yes, hate is strong.
It's
So
not dislike. It's not
love,
like
love. You're right.
love.
Because hate is
Hate is a strong word.
Yeah, hate is a strong word.
Right. Okay.
Because when you express a hate, like you hate the person, yeah. Love.
Would you rather never have a good meal again or never have good sex again?
Good meal.
Yeah, I don't know why I asked that.
Yeah, man.
Because that means we have no music.
It's good, yeah, like good sex. All your toenail grow. You crazy? Yeah, it's good sex.
When you have good sex, your toenails grow.
Fast.
Okay.
Fast as fuck.
Would you rather never have foreplay again or only have foreplay and no penetrative sex or any kind for the rest of your life? So never have foreplay again or only have foreplay and no penetrative sex.
No foreplay.
I don't think men are that great at foreplay, if I'm being
I
honest
don't
with
give
you.
a fuck what a foreplay.
That's I knew you was gonna say that. And do you know what that's in conjunction with?
I know it's not a good thing, but
No, shall I tell you why?
Yeah.
Men that don't give head, then they're not good at foreplay.
Yeah.
Because
So,
you don't actually.
Yeah, foreplay is different. I don't really care about them something.
Yeah, but then the woman.
But I mean, the woman, obviously, obviously there's time, but it's like.
But the woman is not. That's why women are not moist.
Yeah, but I mean, for me, you're right. I think my advice is.
Oh,
that's
me what I'm saying
singing
before.
their ears and whining their all and so it's different. You know what I mean? It's show it. You know what I mean? Yeah. What foreplay?
You're like, you don't really care.
No.
Okay, cool. Would you rather cry every time you climax or have an orgasm every time you cry?
Cry every time I have an orgasm, or I'll cry every time I have an orgasm.
Cry
I don't think I want.
Have you ever cried before?
When I fuck?
Yeah. And orgasm.
No, I don't think I cry, but like I've had sex already and remember like, yo, this is so good, like
And you nearly came to tears.
not tears, it's just like, oh my God, this is so amazing. Like Jesus Christ, God. Like I've had sex before, remember like, what me do for deserve this?
Wow.
Me I tell you some good pussy woman I road.
Yeah,
like
but
some good crease.
where is the best?
What do you mean?
Oh look, because you've traveled the world.
No, I'm not that bad. I'm not that bad, trust me. It's in the sense of like.
Oh, you haven't got different girls in area codes?
No. I'm just like a one good pussy burner.
Do you know what? I like that for you.
Yeah, man. Because
I
don't want to lose it.
What do you mean?
Because I don't want to lose it. So I don't try to create problems to lose it. Like I don't try to create problems to lose a good pussy. I don't want to leave.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because I'm not gonna be depressed.
Okay.
I'm gonna be down and my life was sad, and then the music are gonna be boring, and then I'm gonna be all over the place, and you know what I mean.
I think that's so cool though that you said that the night before you'll go to the studio the next day.
Yeah, man. If me have sex tonight, I'm gonna go to the studio tomorrow.
But what about if it's a bad experience? Would you still write about it?
Still go write about it.
Okay.
But not in a way like if it's bad, it's just more like. Do I ever sing about that before? That's a good fucking. Do I ever sing about? People ever chat a song about a bad experience before? No. Yo, that's actually dope. You give me a dope idea. But would a woman? But the thing is,
am I gonna get right?
I don't think a woman would appreciate a man sing about bad.
Yeah, but it's the way you talk about it.
Yeah.
It's because do you know what it is? And not even to be like, because I think we all talk about bad experiences, and sometimes it's just that you're not aligned.
But we never hear a song talk about bad experiences for real, like how bad a pussy is. Because I personally don't. You know what I don't like? You know what I hate? I hate girl songs. You know what culture called girl songs.
Yeah.
I hate girl songs that is dissing woman. I mean, like it's stupid.
Yeah, that's what I mean. But I think you'd have to find a creative way to maybe
speak
about that. Well, no, to speak about that experience.
Yeah, pussy not good.
But it would be more like a.
That's
That would
crazy.
be more like a breakup song. You know, like how in
You
the
know what?
breakup
You're right.
songs, are like the women would always be like, yeah, you know, like Cardi B will say "fuck you" because she's
Because
upset.
I have a song that said, "Unfuck you, really wanna unfuck you, I really wanna untouch you."
See, oh yeah, so then yeah, you
But
have.
I wasn't saying
That's because
because I posted it. It was just a posted wall. You know, it wasn't because I posted it. But that's just a fire. That's actually dope. That is bad.
you're.
Like, yeah, I'm missing a 1% publishing.
Thank
No,
you, I
no, no.
appreciate that. Thank you, I love that for
That's
me.
that
But then
bad.
now
So,
all the women now the same way the women are like thinking if she's the good one now they're going to be thinking, oh my god, am I the bad
I'm the
one?
bad one. Yeah.
But I
That
wouldn't.
is,
I
but you
wouldn't.
know, I never fuck a big pussy girl. Like, I don't even know I didn't know that's a real thing.
What's no? I didn't. What's
Like,
that?
you know, man, I say, yo, some girl pussy loose and big. I've never experienced that.
Yeah, but I don't think. Yeah, I.
But then again, me I walk with a light post, so I'm not gonna really know if a girl pussy small or bad. You know what I mean? You
No,
know what
but
I'm
my
saying?
thing is,
So you wouldn't even know.
but they say that it's nothing, and also the theory of it being because she's had loads of sexual partners is also
No,
not
sir.
correct
Me know
either.
a girl we fuck, we fling fuck, and them pussy still good.
And
Is
it's a very outdated, weird.
term.
Yeah,
Yeah, I feel
it's
like that. I feel
very
like man,
young.
where I probably have small wood and them something there. I mean, I don't. You know what I mean?
It's not again. Most of the time, it's not us. It's you lot. To be fair,
You say what?
most of the time, if something's not great, it's because of you lot.
You think so? I
Hundred
true, cause
percent.
you just lie down.
No, not all the time.
But I mean, I've never, I've never. You saw like my rub my kneecap.
Do you prefer a pillow princess or do you prefer an active babe? You like to take control, or do you like it when she's also in control?
I like balance.
Yeah, I
I
agree.
like because yeah, sometimes yeah, I like balance.
Balance is good.
Yeah, with a
Balance is
little
good.
mirror there and a little something, something, and a little
So,
excitement, and a little throw it nice ceiling
oh,
and
so
catch it.
you're like you like to see things.
Yeah, whatever, what's the word is?
Acrobats.
Yeah, that's
Fling, but that means you're with the like small petite girls then to
yeah.
throw them through.
I like thick girls. You know, it's funny enough. I like thick girls. It depends on the day. Like if I go to a nice Jamaican restaurant and get some good food, I did. I'm feel myself. You know, everything good. But thick girls, skinny girls, it no matter.
All over the
Uh,
world,
every listen. We do not segregate. We appreciate.
and we bring everybody in.
Yeah, I've
What's what's your favorite place you performed? Like you had the best reaction.
favorite place I perform. I love Ghana.
Oh my gosh, I love
Yeah,
Ghana.
I love Ghana.
I love because recently you was talking about Stonebwoy
Yeah, man,
and
them brother that man. Stone Boy,
yeah
King Promise.
yeah yeah
Yeah, I work with so many.
because they really love Jamaicans in Ghana, don't
Yeah,
they? They
I
really
felt like I was in Jamaica.
they when I went to the market and they could I don't know how they could just tell that I was from Jamaican or whatever. They were
Yeah,
like, welcome home, welcome home. You know,
yeah,
there's like a small village apparently where there's a lot of Jamaicans in
yeah,
Ghana.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. I
yeah.
went.
You
Yeah, I
okay,
went to
cool, yeah,
Ghana.
yeah,
Yeah, I
yeah,
went
yeah.
to Ghana. I went to the house, a whole a vibe, a chill. Actually, I love African a whole.
Yeah, yeah,
Let's
yeah.
let's take 2 minutes to say that. Like some of my greatest experiences that I've had in music Africa, like so. Yeah, big up Whiskey, big up Tiwa Savage,
Love that.
big up. I just did a song with me and Ruga,
Oh wow,
Dudu.
nice.
You know, I've worked with Fino, Kiss Daniel, my brother Spinal.
Mm.
You know what I mean? I've worked with so many African artists and I've been in Africa so much. Matter of fact, back to Pussy for a second. The thickest girl I've ever met in my life. This girl looked like she was drinking cement soup. Like thick your fuck in a Tanzania. So yo, shout out. Yeah, gunpowder juice, the girl a drink. Firm, no blood clot. Yeah, man. Tanzania, bigger up. Yeah. And I love
Oh,
Africa. And then I love Australia.
okay, yeah.
Yeah. I don't know if it's because I feel far away from everything.
Right.
I feel like I'm in a one different world when I'm in Australia.
I haven't done Australia.
It's very the trip is like my sex life. When me I fuck, I take long to come. So what is up? It's very far,
Oh, long is annoying.
but
No one wants a long
over the nice.
session.
Yeah, man. With me,
Average on average, what's long? Doesn't need to be more than half an hour.
7 minutes.
7 minutes.
That's long.
Yeah.
You think it's easy to pump? A lot of push and pull. Blood clots. Wait till me go say, oh, what?
No, because I tell you something, right? The other day, well, not the I shouldn't say the other day because it was anyway, incriminate myself. One time,
Mm-hmm.
I was
Let me hear this.
one time I was having intercourse with a woman.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god! And she just wanted to keep going, and I felt like mandem. I was just like, can we slow down? Like, can we just stop? Like, it's a lot of energy. Like,
Yeah.
can we all just come? She's like, no, let's go again. And I'm like, but why? It's not necessary. Everyone's had a good time. Why do we need to keep going over and over again?
I don't know.
But in that moment, I understood where men were like, it's like, chill out.
No man, sometimes it's called for long sessions.
Yeah, but that's
Like if I miss you, like imagine me together we in a long distant relationship and I haven't seen in like 5 months.
yeah. So what's the long? What's it?
Like 15 minutes, 20 minutes. If I don't see in 5-6 months.
But you don't even like foreplay, so that's an hour of pumping.
Listen,
Absolutely not. No way.
6 months, no, lied over like 6 months. Ain't somebody that's gonna just do it like that and get it over with.
Yeah, but also because an hour and 15 minutes is insane, especially if you're saying you don't even. I could do 30 minutes, perfect. 10 minutes foreplay.
If the temperature of the house is right.
10 minutes foreplay, 20 minutes intercourse. Brilliant. That's perfect.
If the AC is between 67, 71.
No, but is it like stopping and starting?
Nah, man, I go straight, man.
No, that's diabolical
I'm
behavior.
telling you, trust me.
No.
And if me take off my socks, it's worse. That means I go barefoot. You know why my foot plant on the floor? What? 6 months, I'm gonna see you get fucked till you're tired, man. Blood clot, man. I'm here to push and pull. At that point.
What is it with men and socks? Talk to me.
What?
I find really offended when guys keep their socks on.
Right. When me have on my socks, it's like cruise through fuck. You understand? Like it cruise and it's cool and you know what I mean? What a vibe. Once my socks come off, it's like my waist going it's going to muscle memory. You just when me look down, I can't even see my navel, everything sinky, you know. You understand? When me I walk, me slime, you know. Me I slide. Yeah, fuck, right there, man. I'm a back, everything gone in that blood clot. What? Barefoot pan tile. And the tile cool. Fuck.
Yo, I can't. Oh my gosh. I hate when they leave the socks on. I hate it.
No, you feel love it.
No, but
no, girl, listen it.
What is it? Is it a comfortability? Is it like when you take your socks off, that's the last bit of vulnerability?
Listen to me. My earth is one. Once my socks come off, I feel them cool breeze there. Hey, fuck. I don't know. It's like I don't know. It's like
gosh.
You know, a computer have a fan inside that spins, right? That's me. Once my foot bottom touch the ground.
You're like, oh, brilliant.
I don't even know what I'm doing.
Do you know what they call it? You're grounding. You know the spiritual people, they call it grounding when they go outside and walk on the bare foot with the earth. That's what you're doing. You're grounding.
Listen, my firm.
I love that for you.
Yeah,
so
man.
you know, as we were just talking about collaborating with Afrobeats, dancehall, I was having this conversation with someone else the other day about why I think maybe dancehall hasn't done what Afrobeats has doing it. And do you think it is because of the context of our music?
No,
like I can't play your song in front of my kids. Not that I have kids, but you get what I mean, because it's quite graphic. Whereas Wizkid, I can slap Wizkid on because it's not as graphic. Do you think that has a part to play in it, or
no? I think I feel like what we need to understand is like the minute that we take our art.
Can you do this for me, please?
I got you.
Thank you.
Please, we're on camera. Let me see how strong it is.
Oh,
okay.
Why did that rip my hand open? That's weird. Thank you.
I was gonna say that our culture is different from their culture. Like Afrobeat lately start to curse in certain songs.
Right. Yeah.
We born in the fuckery, you know? That's
fair.
why dancehall music is the heartbeat of the world to me, because it's like in our culture we just express all the fuck we feel without no limitation.
That's so
and that's
true.
why people love it. And dancehall music, I don't approach. You know what's funny? Most of the artists that hits in reggae and dancehall, 90% of the time, we don't go in the studio and think about what we are creating. We just create.
Right.
And it just become hit because you guys love it for the pure format that it
Mhm.
is. Um, One, we don't have the best industry to me personally. Like it's not like we have the big investors or
Mm.
the big machine behind the records and the songs. And most of us just make music because we love it and that's in our blood and our bone. So we
Right.
don't really structure it. 99.999% of the time, artists who become really successful in dancehall is artists who get the opportunity to get a big record and then reach on that level and realize, oh, there's another thing to climb.
Right.
But when you're
Okay.
there just making music, you're not thinking about nothing else but your people
Yeah. Okay. I
in the
get you.
14 parish of Jamaica.
Right. I get you.
You get where I'm coming from?
Mhm.
So we just create what we feel like making. So
Okay.
and then for even make the music go on a level, we are gonna please our peer amongst our peer. And then the good one just jump out. You know
Right.
what I
Okay.
mean? But to say it like that and dance has always been dominant for decades. From me a little youth, I got school, like I grew up in New York City. So
Right.
Sean Paul, Baby Sham, Shaggy, Beanie
Mm.
Man,
Mm.
you know,
Mm.
Bounty Killer, the Vibes Cartel. From we a kid, Shabarangs come right up. Dance had always been mainstream and always on that level. I feel like when Afrobeat came on the scene and it became big, there was a big confusion happening, boy, yo. Afrobeat is kicking off dancehall, and
Right. Right.
it was so fresh and so new. And look at it now.
Mm.
Afrobeat has their genre that they work hard for to create their genre, and dancehall has their everybody has their lane of what they do.
Mm.
You get where I'm coming from? So yes, the contents have a lot to do with it, but people have to understand that our culture is very vulgar, we're very raw, we're very raunchy, we're very real, we're very pure, and we're gonna talk what we wanna talk and say what we wanna say. I don't even think we give a fuck 90% that we give a fuck about crossing over. I think we just make music because we love it.
And if it happens, it
If it
happens.
blood clot, it happen.
So would you say your crossover song was Nobody Has to Know?
Nobody have to know we
Right.
can believe,
Yeah.
girl policy.
Yeah.
I have a lot of song that goes.
You see, Girl Policy, yeah. I rinsed the shit out of that song.
Yeah.
Like, that was so, again, like,
Fresh.
so fresh, so raw.
Argumentative.
Yeah.
And
And
look, it
also,
worked, and it's so fucking raw.
yeah.
And nobody else knows raw too,
Yeah,
as hell.
of course,
We
yeah.
can fuck if you feel like you want.
But
It's
also,
raw.
I wanna have a conversation with you about that because I reckon that was the start of the Sneaky Link. That's the
Nobody else
sneaky,
know?
yeah,
Yeah.
Sneaky Link anthem.
Yeah.
Because you was saying nobody has to know, and then all of it now,
I
all of us have got. Well,
I
not
could
you.
actually own up a lot of things because even to me lately, as far as even that R&B dancehall clarity, as you say, like I sound like a butter.
Yeah.
I feel like those artists that always sing songs that sounds good because we have to give props to no letting go, no holding
Yeah.
back, but that level of like that R&B, just being in New York and
Yeah,
just be
yeah,
like,
yeah.
yo, fuck this, man, I
Yeah.
gotta sing that way and just be me, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And just bring that sneaky, cause yeah, you're right, like that sneaky hiding and fucking thing. It wasn't like the biggest. It was a very like
Yeah.
taboo
And now then you
conversation.
can, and then
And
now it's,
everybody has sing about fuck and hide and carry the pussy come game. But I was like that. I've always been that person though. I've always sneak and fuck.
oh, you've always had the Sneaky
Cause I
Link.
used to fuck in McDonald's bathroom when I was working there and shit. And yeah, real talk.
Why you was at work?
Why am I at work? Me say, yeah, fuck in the bathroom and break.
You're a sex addict.
No, I'm just saying it.
No, no, you are. You are.
No, I'm just saying it's always been a part of me. The truth. You know what I'm saying is the music is the truth.
No, but can we go back to the McDonald's?
Oh my God.
Please, because you can't just throw that in and then.
Yeah, back there at the airport, I used to work at JFK Airport, and I used to go in the bathroom for my break sometime and fornicate.
With the passengers or just.
No, man, like my girlfriend.
Oh,
Like my
okay.
babe pull up.
You just
there.
like
I just like live live,
on the edge,
not on the edge. I
I
just like
always
to
want to
live
date.
life.
I've dated a few guys, and I've always been like, oh, like let's have a fun time in the bathroom, and they're always like, no.
What's the craziest thing you ever done? As far as sneaky or you ever done crazy?
Not really, just like maybe like a bathroom here or there.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
And,
but I
and
feel like
thrill.
that's quite basic, no?
No, that's not, I mean that's a starter.
People are like, but when I'd say this to guys, I'd be like, come unless they're always like, oh no, what if someone catches us? I'm too scared.
I was at a restaurant.
Right.
I was at a restaurant in Jamaica. it was dark. It was like 6, 7 o'clock. And I was talking to this girl and I was like, yo, I feel nice. I'm smoking me a drink. Let's do a quickie. And this would be forever the funniest story. And I never told this story before.
Thanks, exclusive.
And we went to the side by the beach and it was like dark. And I was like, yo, we're gonna fuck right here, so. And back to the point I'm saying, we're on the beach, so what happened? No socks, because we're on the beach.
So your toes were gripping the sand.
So, you know what I'm saying? My toe got all the way down. I'm like 6 inches down, you know. My toenail grow and go down, because the toe me turn on, you know, already, you know. Water splash. Me I paint the image, and water. You know, little fish jumping up and down with the water back here, you know, with there, and I do my thing. And then she just started getting louder and louder. And I'm like, yo, why are you so loud? You understand? But the way my whole life, she can't really talk because I have my hand on her mouth. I do things. Right. You know, it's sexy, but make me nice.
Yeah.
But all this time, she was like this, and then she turned on and she started to run. Like, she just pull her clothes and run out. Who was in her aunt's nest?
What?
I fuck her in her aunt's nest, and I didn't know.
In her
Yeah, on the beach.
What?
Yeah, so she was in her aunt's nest, standing
aunt's nest?
Aunt's
I thought you said her ass.
What? What the fuck? No. Aunt's nest. Aunt's nest.
No. That's so she was getting bitten by the ants. Oh, so you thought she was making noise for you, but it was the ants.
Aunt's nest. I swear my barefoot at work, but it wasn't my foot
but
this
did
time.
You have any
No, I never get no bite at all.
Oh, no.
Yeah, that was one of the
Did you get to finish in a new...
No, you're mad.
Oh, I thought you might have just changed location.
And it was red ants.
Oh, no.
You know, red ants bite.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You got to write about that now. Have you not written about it?
No, because it's too, what's the word? No, it's too specific. I mean, I don't want that person to feel like, say.
I mean, you said it now.
Yeah, it's fine. She remember and laugh about it.
I love you. You must. When are you? Would you ever do like a?
She said, "Ask." Yeah?
Would you ever? Would you
ever?
Yeah, because I thought you saying.
If I would ever.
If you'd ever do like a novel, like would you write like a romantic story, like erotica?
You know what's funny?
You'd be quite good at that.
I try to write songs like that. So every time I write songs, if you realize most of my songs are storyteller.
Yeah.
Nobody has no story. We can't believe. By the way, everything that I write is storytelling. So I try to write stories in 2 minutes.
Okay.
So that is my actual thing. That's my approach on music. I try to tell a story in 2 minutes.
But would you ever think about writing like a novel?
Maybe when I get older. Maybe when I'm bored.
Like.
Because no.
Like a 50 Shades of Grey.
Maybe, because right now, I think my life right now and experiences is developing all of the crazy fucking thoughts in my brain. So that when I'm old and I'm rocking, I'm just looking back and just laughing. Like, people look at me like he's crazy, but I'm not crazy. I'm just remembering all the good moments in life. Yeah.
You're remembering the ants.
Yeah. Ants in the sun, in Jamaica, sand. And the beach.
And wait, are you reside in Jamaica?
No, I live in New York.
Oh, you okay? Cool.
I've been in New York since I was a child.
Oh, yeah, you said that. Sorry. Yeah. And you've traveled. You was in Paris. You said you.
Yeah, I was in Paris. Yeah.
Okay, cool. How many kids do you have?
Enough.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I mean, I'm not surprised. Yeah. That is
because enough can be 1. It can be 2. It can be 10. It can be 15. It can be 3. It can be 12.
That for us. It's just up in the air because it could be anything.
Yeah. I feel like my personal life don't need to be on the forefront with my business. I just like that's all I've heard.
You put a little bit out of there, so I guess you have to hold something for yourself.
Yeah, you know what I mean. Like, you get what I'm saying
about your.
Some people just randomly talk about them life and things and just do it. For me personally, I feel like my engagement with listeners is like I'm telling my story, but I don't want to tell you all of my story.
No, I agree.
Like, there has to be some.
There has to be something that you keep for yourself. How have you found that being in the public eye, but also just because you seem very down to earth, like how you are is how you are. So how have you found that? Because obviously when you're in the public eye, there's a way people want you to carry yourself, or people are so in your business.
I don't give a fuck.
You don't care?
I'm in a business.
Right.
Anybody who know me knows I don't give a fuck. I talk one, talk someone, say, feel on one, feel. I come one, act. I feel like stardom thing is a thing where people think there's a lot of artists that feel like being an artist, you have to be an artist.
Right, okay.
Not understand that being an artist actually being you. You get where I'm coming
They
from?
like cosplay whatever
Yeah.
they think they've watched growing up, and then it's like, oh, I need to do this
Yeah,
to
so
equal
that
this.
don't make you be an artist, it's just
Right? Yeah.
weird
Yeah.
because
Yeah.
eventually catch up to you. You can't pretend for too long. So
Mm.
everybody, you have people who just genuinely have a certain thing about them, and that's just them for real, and they
Yeah.
just
Yeah. Yeah.
project that. You know what I mean? There's certain artists that I would see and I wouldn't talk to
Right.
because it's just that's your personality and my personality. I don't really
It
fuck with that.
doesn't.
And then there's certain artists where I be like, okay, man, can vibe with a person. And then there's certain people that you think is kind of like in their own shell, but they're actually good people too. You get where I'm coming
Right.
from?
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
that's
Yeah.
just naturally them.
Mm.
You get what I'm saying?
Mm.
So everybody have a different way of how they operate. But I feel for me, what works for me is just cranium being blood clot cranium, and people just love it for that. You know what I mean?
I agree.
Yeah,
You
man.
talk, although you obviously sex is a huge thing, but you have songs like "Still Alive,"
Yeah,
which is out. No, yeah, it's
yeah.
out
All
already.
right, now.
Out already. Um, that balance, because that is life, right? Life
Yeah,
is, you talk about this and you talk about positive and you talk about
yeah.
this. What is the thing that keeps you going, that makes you still positive? Because you've spoken about dealing with ups and downs
Mm-hmm.
and all that kind of stuff. So how do you keep that balance?
I feel like for me personally, as an artist, we have different experiences on a daily basis, whether it's friends,
Mm,
people,
mm.
you know what I mean, music, the industry itself. You have to still be real. You can't be fake. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
yeah,
Like,
yeah.
yes, me love fuck and yes, I like these type of things, but there's times when your fans are going through the same thing that you're going through, but you don't know that they're going through it. But
Literally,
then
yeah, yeah,
you
yeah.
try for oh, I know my thing that, and then you know what I mean.
Mm,
When you sing things that is actually real, people feel it because it's actually real, and you'll be
mm.
surprised. You'll be
No, no,
surprised how
no,
many
yeah,
people feel
yeah.
the same way you feel, and they don't have nobody to tell them that. You know what I mean? I do that, so I feel like that's the greatest thing with me with balance, because I have people who see me and just rate me and be like, yo, Higher Life one of my favorite songs ever, bro. It just have a little thing about it. And
Yeah,
then
yeah, yeah.
Still Alive, it just, yo, yeah, me alive and in a mood. It just has that element. So I just try to be myself, sing how me feel, and there's a way to do it.
Mm,
You can't stray it too far from who you actually is, what fans love.
mm.
But if it's pure enough and real enough, them gonna love it. And none beats melody. And nobody's beating it. There's no artist that gonna beat me melody. I don't care who the guy is. Period.
How
Yeah.
do you like? Because just now we was talking, you just did a little when we were talking about the bad experience when you did the
Mm.
melody, you just started doing a melody. How does that happen, or is it just it's in you? Because I would love to be able to just be like, oh yeah, I'm gonna sing, but obviously it's never gonna be that. Is it in you, or is it like over time you've obviously built your craft? You strength. It's a skill, so
Yeah.
you strengthen the skill. How do you come up with it? How many times do you change it? Do you write it down? How does it work?
Um, it's something that just is within me.
Right.
I've learned that everybody have them strong point.
Mm-hmm.
Like if you're fucking a girl from behind, right? And your hood big, you have time to look down and watch it going and come out, right?
Mm-hmm.
But if it's small, you have to stay close to her. You understand? You can't. You don't have the luxury like me if you look at it and going and forth.
Right,
You have
right,
to
right.
stay close. So I know the luxury that I am not the best with metaphors, but I'm amazing at melodies.
Right,
So
okay.
I say less metaphor and melodies.
Right.
You get where I'm coming from?
Mm-hmm.
So as simple as me saying, me have breath, what me for worry about? Many things we can do without, anything we want, try to make it start out. Just the melodies like, oh fuck.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
It bad. I could have said so many things with, you know what I mean,
Mm-hmm,
complicated
mm-hmm,
things to
mm-hmm.
make, but that's not what worked for me.
Right, right,
It's
right.
the still alive and in our mood, live your life. And it's just, you know what I mean?
Was there ever a time when you wanted to be, like
Hmm.
what you look at other artists, you'd be like, oh, that's so cold how they do it. Is there
Yeah.
ever a time when you did try to, and you're like, it's actually just not my pocket, or you've always been content with that?
I've tried it
Right,
and
right,
it
right,
worked. Like when I say
right.
fuck a girl in the kitchen, watch me dick and I sing, let that sink in.
Woo!
Bars. Bars.
Bars.
You know what I mean? And I'm like,
That
come out of
was
the suit.
cold.
I was like, yo, that bad. So this time when I will throw two things in it, But I feel like I put my personality in songs. Like, you know, me
Right.
have a fat cock feel. Like, who the fuck says that? You know what I mean? Like, nobody have to know me and fuck. Like, do you
A
know
little.
we have to be mental if you even say that? Like, I'm looking back and like, where the like, yeah, you really said that. So there's certain things that I say, I'm like, yo, last night, one piece of something, she pulled my shirt and she put my button, you know? Like, it sounds so simple, but it's
It's
so
so
sexy and
nice.
so nice. You know what I
And what
mean?
about the beats?
Yeah, I'm a very specific beat.
Okay, how does that work?
You could send me a million beats
Right.
and it just doesn't work.
Right. Okay.
And it's funny because I love to use the word 90%. Most of my records that I've done,
90% is a good number.
that's
Though.
a good number.
Yeah.
Most of the songs that have ever hit for me is always never with big producers.
Okay.
It's out because I just randomly listen to everybody. You know what's funny? You have people who won't stop and talk to a young producer.
But that's where it's at.
But that's where the magic is.
Yeah.
Because they're more hungry than a man who already big some of the time.
Yeah.
So for me personally, it's like if a guy come to me and be like, yo, Kranium, yo, I'm a big fan. I live in my life. Yeah, I'm a big fan. I love your music. I make beats.
You're like, bet, let's go.
Send them to me.
Right.
You know what I mean? And then me pick beats. Like In Charge was a guy I met backstage in Bahamas. I was at the show and the man just come and say, "Oh, yeah, man, I listen to your music and I'm fine." And he said two things which is true. I could tell that he really fucks with my music.
Yeah.
So I said him to the next day I'm vicing.
Oh.
You know, I did a song with me and AJ Tracy, which I love collaborating with UK artists. Matter of fact, I have a new song that I did with Woody. She's from Birmingham.
Okay. Wicked.
Yeah, I just had her and she did that. I can't wait to drop it. A wicked verse.
How do you again? Is it just like organically?
Yeah, and with that specific song, it was a friend of mine, good friend of mine named Ryan, who linked my manager, and
Right.
like they were talking, and he's the one that introduced most as like him be like, yo, listen, the artists are bad.
Right.
Because even like there's certain people him just tell me about from before, you know what I mean? And I'm like, yo, I'm with it, because I don't care how big or small an artist is. Some people just sonically sound good. And I feel like when artists learn that, it's a fucking amazing code to crack.
Right.
Because some people just sonically sound good, whether them boss already or them not big yet. You know what I mean? Sonically is important.
Yeah.
Music sound is important. So I've always tuned in for what I go on. So in the UK, I've done AJ Tracy songs with him. I've done songs with Kojo Phones. I've done songs with Chip. I've done, you know what I mean? I've always tried to find the right artist that sounds good on each record, rather than a name.
Because that is what a lot of people do as well.
And
they
they
chase
miss.
that. Yeah.
Yes.
It's like, oh, if I collaborate with this person,
It'll go work.
It's like it's a guaranteed hit.
Never.
And it's like the
no.
synergy is actually not there.
We just came out excited, then it's like, oh, this is fuckery.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? This is a fuckery. And then you have some artists where some artists are skilled with that, like Drake. There's artists that we never hear before till him introduce a story like, yo, this shit is fire. Even though it's popping somewhere else. It's like, yo, how him hear that? You know what I mean? And I've always had that element in me. I've collaborated with so many younger artists in my whole career. And I feel good about it because I never get certain opportunities.
Right, yeah.
Never. I never really had the opportunity to like jump on a big record with somebody while I was coming up in the game. But once me, Kranium, like a song, I'm going to do it.
Right.
And I don't vice the money. Like, I don't really charge.
It's because you genuinely
the only way me charge, obviously we do charge.
Yeah.
Like say with Jesus here. You know, but most of the times I don't charge artists when I'm vicing. If I like it, I just like it.
That's so cool.
Yeah, man.
You seem like a really cool person. Not that I don't. Yeah. You can only go by what you hear. I've always thought that on social, but you're very down to earth. Very just like. I like when I meet people and they are huge, but they are down to earth still, and you can have a good conversation with them and a good chop up.
Yeah, man,
Who's the person that you've collaborated with and you've been like, I can't believe this is happening?
Usher, because I grew up. That was but that's my favorite.
That's like
yeah, and it's funny. I was in the studio with him for like 7, 8 hours. We was just sitting and chill at talk. The man ended up bringing me. We got a restaurant, eat some food. Then him actually bring me up on stage. He was doing late night with the Roots.
Right.
So you come and sing, and he called me to go on stage, and I was smart as hell. You know what? You wanna know how smart I was?
Go on.
The man called me out in front of like 10,000 people. He's like, yo, I have an artist here is with me. Yo, Kranium, come on, sing a song. And he give me the microphone. I took the microphone, I never forget. And while I was walking the street, I'm like, what am I gonna sing? It was like, be white people. Mm. I saying, do you love Jamaica? I said, "Why?" Say, yeah, one love. Out of that blood clot. Sing that motherfucker so good. Yeah, but you know what I mean? But that was a great experience. We did the song together. I was in the studio. We hold long conversation. We talk about some things that have, you know what I mean? Like, I don't repeat because it's like personal stuff that we would like. The man like really show me some pointers. And other than Usher, I have to say Prodigy from Mobb Deep. That's like my brother.
Right,
you know, like,
right.
Me and him is very close. Like Prodigy, somebody that we spend a lot of time with, guy I'm host with, roll with, go up on the street with. And me just see him operate. Like he was, like that's Prodigy from Mobb Deep. People love that's Prodigy.
Mm-hmm.
And the man just was always cool and calm and just collective and just humble. I feel like I learn a lot from them. You know what I mean?
Do you feel like you was talking about when Usher brought you out and you said something about coming out, reading the crowd, knowing that's one thing I would say about Jamaican artists is that there's a showmanship that you guys have because you've learned from young how to command the stage, how to know what to do. That's why at Culture Clash we won. What do you mean it's rough?
It's rough.
Jamaican
crowd.
Oh, the crowd.
Crowd.
Okay,
oh my God.
yeah. Oh yeah.
Them there.
You better.
Your blood clots stay there.
You
Play
better
them.
earn that
They don't
clout.
fuck around. Them not. That's why. From what I've heard, most females say we fuck the best. Because don't do that.
No, because I just
don't make
like
a little suck pussy. Take a little credit from me. Please,
no,
come on.
It does
not because we're not near front. Come on.
But it's true though.
We don't think we need. You think
adds
we're up there?
to the experience.
I understand that, but I'm saying just take away the mouthpiece. I'm just saying that the pressure that they put on us, as yard man, like when I fuck on behalf of my culture. So I don't just fuck because
do it for the rest of them.
For the rest of them, you know what I mean? So when I get out, me stop and say, yo, I fuck the Jamaican, that motherfucker can fuck. You know what I mean?
That's why they're always in the comments saying, stay away from the Jamaican man, the American ladies.
Because them know. So once them get fucked.
And then they'll cook as well.
Yeah, man.
You cook. You
yeah, of course. Cook for you.
See?
And you have to know the right food to cook.
Oh, go on.
So for example, like, if it's the first time you go fuck a girl, right?
Okay, go on.
I go paint the scenario, right? So.
Set the scene.
She come over 7 o'clock.
In the evening. Right, okay.
But she like you a lot.
Okay.
But remember, she still like, you're a female, you know it goes. You know when you want to fuck a guy. You know when you know who will get the pussy from who will get the pussy, right? 100%. So me reading now, I say, oh, she want to give me the pussy. So when you cook the food now, you have to cook the right fucking food. Because if you put the wrong food, you fuck up. So now you want to cook some cornmeal dumpling.
Oh, okay.
With some banana.
Mm-hmm.
And you have to be very specific. You have to make sure it says brown stew chicken. But watch this now.
What about brown stew fish?
No.
Okay, sorry.
You don't want to raw up the thing. You don't want to feel like her mouth smell and thing. You want to give her the right thing. You understand what I'm saying? Brown stew chicken. So when you give her brown stew chicken, make sure it's 3 dumplings to be exact. Make sure you eat 1 and leave the other 2. But brown stew chicken with dumpling and banana. Because this is what's going to happen now.
Okay, let's go.
You have a thing named niggeritis. You know what it is?
Yeah, of course.
All right. So now she get come. When she sitting on that couch, she didn't want to move because the food's so heavy. You understand? Then it's always good for draft for like the Minute Maid juice. Don't go for the expensive juice like you know what I'm talking about. The regular Minute Maid in America. It's called Minute Maid.
It's good.
Full of blood clot sugar. You understand? You want to trigger the blood clot. Nigga, right? You understand? You want to sit down, she didn't want to drive go home again. You get where I come from?
Right.
So she drink that and she's gonna eat. I mean, I tell you, change the whole mood. The food alone make you just sit down. You're heavy.
Yeah.
And then you can have conversation, and then you start watching Netflix.
Right.
And then next thing you know, socks.
The film.
Beating start. Yeah.
What film? Doesn't matter. It can't be too much of a film that you're invested in.
It
needs to be like medium investment.
It have to be something where you draw you close. I know, like if you want to see a compassion, you draw for like a love something. or if you want to
Are you
go.
slapping on Titanic or that's too
That's too much. It's too long. 2 hours. You know,
right?
you want to go something not too long but too short. But you want something that going to just trigger emotions and
Love
show
and
that
basketball. I'm man them basically.
you know what go on. Yes, you know exactly what go on. You're trying want something like that, you know, it's good for like a scary movie too. It work.
Oh, okay. Yeah, but not too scary.
Not too scary, you know.
Just enough,
Me
like
talk
a
about
thriller.
thrill.
Thriller,
Like
not
a thriller.
like
Nothing,
a
we don't go
no duppy, none of
nobody with crazy stuff.
yeah,
You know
yeah,
what I mean?
yeah. Right.
Little thing where give a little
Oh,
yeah, oh my god, I feel safe with
and
you.
then you can laugh a little bit, like, "Why are you jumping for?" And she's like, "Yeah, stop."
Yeah,
Yeah, I
stop
get.
it. You know what I mean? Oh my god, this is crazy. You love this movie for real? And then next thing you know,
Toes are gripping the floor.
you're underwater. Yeah, you never know, so she have a different compartment in her throat. I say, where this come from? I see a place a dumpling just go. Yeah, and then that's it. Everything said from the side. You didn't even know her throat come with a private compartment. Happy. You know what I mean? And then everybody's good and
And
that's
then
it. But I love to cook though.
yeah, I'm not a cooker. You can probably tell, right? I look like a cooker.
I mean, how does a cooker look?
I mean, they always say so. You don't look like you can cook, and I'm just
No,
like,
you give me like peanut butter and jelly vibe.
I would have went on Winners, and had a discussion with them, and they said that the woman should be getting up to make the man something after the session,
Mm-hmm.
and I was like, no,
Yeah, of course.
no,
Yes, you should do.
no, because if you done it right, I should be sleeping.
Bumbleclad.
Right? Because if you done it right, I should be sleeping. I should be like out
Not
cold.
really though.
No, I want to be like tired, roll over, go to bed. And if I am waking up, you're kind of right because you said the peanut butter and jelly. I said I'll make them a bagel.
When me can't move, you know, because me's like a bees, you know. Yeah,
That's what I'm saying. But both
Yeah.
of us should be out for the count.
Me's like a bees when me come.
We should both roll over and be like,
Feel
great.
like one die.
But there's, but how I'm gonna. I guess you got any questions for me?
As somebody who's bi, right?
Right.
What do you think is the difference between dating a guy, being in a relationship with a guy, or being in a relationship with a woman? And if you are with a woman,
Mm.
do you date guys also? And if you're dating a guy, does it all happen with him allow you to date a woman?
So my ideal situation would
Mhm.
be to have a partner, like a boyfriend,
Mhm.
husband, and then I'd have like a part-time girlfriend. Because I genuinely I like masculine energy.
Okay.
I genuinely like being around masculine energy. I like feminine energy as well. But what happens is when I start dating women, I end up becoming the masculine energy, which
Gotcha.
I don't want to sit in for the rest of my life, if that makes sense.
Okay.
Because now you're telling me you're hungry, I'm also hungry. And you want me to solve this problem because
I got you.
you're like, babe, I'm hungry. And I'm like, well, so am I. Like,
feel
so
you.
what are we doing now? Like,
I
can
got
we
you.
do this? But yeah, and I'm not necessarily attracted to studs.
Okay.
So some people will be like, then you should get with a stud. And I'm like, but I don't.
Oh, you like girly girly.
I like feminine, girly
So,
girls. That's what I like.
That brings me to my next question. So,
Yeah.
do you tell a guy that you buy out the gate, or you wait until after before you tell him?
It depends, but I feel like now because I'm a public figure,
Yeah, of
people
course.
know.
Yeah.
But sometimes, to be fair, some people I'll say it and they'll be like, "Oh, I never knew." But it depends because some men, it's quite interesting because some men either really like it, but that's because they sexualize it and they're like, "Oh my god, so amazing,"
Yeah.
and then some men are like, "Absolutely not." They
So
still
you have
see
man
it.
that tell us that no, you can't.
They're like, no, they see it as a threat, I guess,
It's true.
or like you still could leave, you still could end up falling in love with this woman. So this is not really like a safe space.
Yeah, because I feel like I would be more hurt if my girl leave me for a girl rather than leave me for a guy.
But I hear what you mean.
Yeah.
But I always say if I would prefer my man to leave me for another man than not to leave me for another woman. Ego wise, shall I tell you why you're shaking your head? Ego wise, because I know there's nothing I can compete with. So if he was like, I'm just gay, it's like, well, I can't ever compete with that. But if he left me now for another woman, I'm always, until you get over that person, you're always going to compare yourself to that woman. What was better about her? What did she do that was better? Why did you leave me for her? Is it because she's prettier? Is it because she cooks better than me? Is it because so that emotional turmoil that would eat me up more than if he just left me for a man? So I can't. Well, use it. I was never for you anyway.
Yeah, okay,
That's
okay,
that's
okay,
that
okay,
is
okay,
that's
okay.
the logic in it for me. It's like I'm not. It's not me. Not that it ever is you, but that is my ego.
If a girl fuck with my woman from me,
But
I feel like I wake up the next morning and be like,
what did I?
my music gotta change completely.
You would feel like.
But I feel fuck up.
But that's
Like
what.
fuck up. If a girl fuck with my woman from me and then end up being in a relationship with her, that would hurt me the
Yeah,
most.
but maybe it's emotional. Are you
No,
like
it's just like an
Do you
ego thing.
like? Are
Like,
you emotional with the person that you're with?
I mean, I could be emotional. I have emotions, but I just feel like a girl fuck with my girl from me. As a yard man, your blood
But
clot.
that's what I'm saying. It's not
It's an
gonna.
ego thing.
Yeah,
It's an
but that's
ego
what I
thing.
mean.
It's an
It's
ego
not.
thing.
It's not. It's
It's an
not.
ego thing.
It's not the. But that's what I mean. Women, we won't leave you because of the sex. We'll leave you because the treatment is better. So
Okay.
the woman is not necessarily boning better than you or giving her more orgasms. It's probably to do with the emotional connection, the
Okay, it's
safety,
true.
that element of it. Like we won't ever leave the man because very rarely, only like very emotionally immature women are get digmatized, I think. Because after a while, it's like, okay, we had good sex for the last 2 months, but okay, now what's next?
Okay, I got you.
I need something else now.
Okay, me way I say. But that helps.
That's what. So if it ever
If it,
happens,
no, it will
it's
never happen. Never happen. You're mad.
if it ever
You think me
happens.
now wear sex for no reason?
But you're looking very in shape. You're looking good. Tell
Yeah,
us
I'm getting back.
what
No, you know what's funny? The other day, I feel like lately, I feel like so with me, if you know me from well, watch this with no cream before, I've always been the skinny guy, blah blah blah. I think that I've went through a phase of trying to figure out like creatively how I want to create.
Okay.
And when I get into that space, I go into a really dark place.
Okay. What emotionally?
Yeah, mentally.
Okay, cool.
Because I'm so addicted to making good fucking music.
Right.
Because I don't drop much songs. If I drop songs like 3 songs for the year,
I literally saw something of you saying this.
yeah,
That you
no.
prefer quantity, no,
If
quality over quantity.
if
Yeah.
Kranium drop 3 songs for the year, Jesus is coming.
Right.
Like it's always been that way because I'm so addicted to making good fucking songs.
Yeah,
Like I
quality.
feel like
Yeah.
when my time come and I'm old as fuck and I look back on my track records, I want people like, yo, this nigga never make a bad fucking song.
Yeah. That's
Every
how it
song's
should
always
be.
been
Yeah.
good.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, so and then I think that we're living in a time now where people brain are less creative like they used to be, and they're gonna turn to start sampling fucking good records.
Right.
And I wanna be a part of that batch where me I gonna be
That's such a
60
good.
and then people
Yeah.
are, me have a fat checker come in. So I
Right.
look at
Right.
it like
Right.
from that aspect. So I'm very
Okay.
skeptic on how even I've made a lot of songs where me didn't even send my manager because me know him probably not gonna like it. I mean,
And
if
then
me even want him like it,
I
a
was
blood
literally going to
clot.
ask you that. Is there
Yeah.
songs that you've ever released where you're like, I'm not really that bothered? Not that you're not bothered. You're like, but the people around you like, trust me, this
Yeah.
is. Oh, okay.
And I've called songs that miss.
Okay. Right. Right.
But not necessarily miss because it's good. The thing about me is if a Kranium song doesn't work or I want it to work, I don't feel bad about it because I know it's that fucking good.
Right. Right. Right.
You understand? It's just that sometimes the timing is off. For example, one of my biggest songs as far as Kranium fan is concerned is a song called No Hada.
Right.
And that song is like a fan favorite. Fucking like them love the blood clot song. To
Yeah.
me.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like every show me they're like, oh my god, sing the song, right? When it came out, I feel like it came out too early, was like way ahead of its time.
Right. Okay.
So I pulled the plug and then I was like, yo, let's go with the next song last night. And then last night become the biggest song. But at stage show, No Other is like every
That's
fan
the one
favorite.
that.
You get
That's
what I'm
yeah.
from?
Yeah. Yeah.
So it happens like that. And then sometime my manager will call some song and be like, hell fucking no.
Right.
Like Stamina. It's big song. Stamina is a big song. But that was his call, you know what I
Right.
mean? I
Right.
was like,
Right.
okay, fuck it. If you fuck with him, fuck with it. Let's go. So there's times and then there's other songs where just the other part of the team will be like, yo, this other song was like, no. And it's like, okay, whatever. And then can't believe I become a big song because we
Right.
believe in it. So there's certain songs, you know what I mean? That's the
Mm, mm, mm,
challenge
mm, mm.
of having a great artist.
And
That's
the
why.
creativity of it.
Yeah, man. I
So-
don't fuck around with music. I think it's, let me tell you something. It's a pussy music. No, honestly, God.
Locked in like this.
All fun and joke aside. I love music. like I say I love vagina, music. That's what I love. So I just don't want nobody to ever say any day you hear say me drop a wax song, this is the day I retire.
Just for banter.
Yeah,
Like, let
I'm
me
done
just,
with it.
just there
Not
you
saying
go.
I'm gonna know everything,
No.
you know, but we just love the fact that I get a kick out of people saying, yo, this man don't miss. Like I get a kick out of that shit.
As you should.
Yeah.
But you saying the music takes you when you're creating it, you go into the deep place.
Yeah, when I create, I don't want to talk, I don't want to be around people, I just want to go to the studio. I have times when I go to the studio like 3-4 times a week. And there's no song comes out that's actually
right.
good with me, feel like it's good enough, but I'm back in there again, you know, until we find something and then we patch it and we fix it and stuff. You know what I mean? And if more have some writers in the room, he call someone and be like, I send him and say, oh, listen to this, what you think about it. And I take a lot of opinion too. But I'm I'm not the artist where I go do a song and feel like this is it.
Okay,
I go send it to my friend them. Like, waiting about this, waiting about that, waiting for changing that. Like, I'm that type of person.
Are your friends like everyday people or they like musically inclined? Because I always have this discussion, you know, like sometimes musicians, artists put out songs like, yeah, you lot don't understand. It's like, yeah, because the average listener is not going to know.
I don't mix with musicians.
About why this chord changed at that point. Like, we don't care.
Every single that ever came out of Kranium catalog that you hear and you know or hear it, goes through a process.
Right, okay.
Every single one. It's either my manager go send it to his people, me I go send it to my people, and Pee Wee will send it to his people, and then we all will decide on which song get the most love. 99% of the time. It's always something like that.
Right, okay.
It's never been like a one placement where we like, and then you have undeniable song where we send and be like, oh fuck, this is the song. You understand? But there's songs there we actually sit down and discuss which song should go. Because when too much musician in a room, we listen different from.
That's what I always say. Like,
when
when
people hear my girlfriend, them think about which song I'm like. So that's why it's good for, as an artist to have like 5 women. You don't have to fuck all of them, you know.
But I know I've heard this before.
Because I have girls me I fuck and then when me I suck her breast only. Like me I never fuck, but me suck her breast every now and then just to keep the connection there. I'll be like, oh, waiting about this.
I don't find breast sucking that great, to be honest with you. It's a bit weird.
What?
I don't like.
I like my nipple sucked.
Yeah, I've dated a guy like that, and that was also weird. He'd be like, "Yeah, suck my nipples." I'll be like, "Oh, God."
What do you mean? I don't want to go down this side already. Nipple sucking is like no sex plus nipple sucking.
You said you're
Ready?
finished.
Yeah.
You're like,
but
you're
man,
about to write 2 songs.
Two songs the next day. But
like back to back, like
yeah,
that.
man. But music is something where you have to just share with people. You can't keep it to yourself. You have to make sure you have opinion.
No, I
opinion
agree.
From other people
I
who don't have nothing to do
100%.
with music.
Yeah,
don't know how to play an instrument. Don't know nothing because musician ears are totally different from consumer.
I
ears.
agree.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you for because that was it. You were saying about you coming back to yourself. That was how we went. So you were saying the album, you feel like you're not album that you when you was creating. Now you feel like you're coming back. You're looking good, looking in shape.
Yeah.
You feel
yeah,
like
I'm saying no. It's like where you just it's like a phase. Like we all go through a phase. You know what I mean? We all go through that phase where you're blank. I have time when my brain go blank. I don't want to hear no fucking song. I don't want to hear nothing about the music. I have time when I just want to listen to everybody else. You know, they have time when I just like, ooh, hot. Where the fuck they in my market? Like, let me listen. Then I'm just in my house, I chill and listen. And you know what's funny? Every time I have a song that's actually doing good, that's when I fall back and listen to other people.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
I get you. Yeah.
Because I don't. It's good to be inspired, but I feel like a lot of us sometimes get so panic that we want to sound like what is going on, rather than connecting with what is going on outside of just what the songs that are actually playing.
I get you.
You know what I mean? Because being that distinctive vibe in music is what makes certain song works. So, for example, High Life is arguably one of the biggest songs for 2024 in dancehall.
Right. Yeah.
Which is still one of the biggest songs now as we speak, as far as like in a club or party. At that time when I did that record, I just knew I didn't want to do no girl song. I knew I didn't want to do no party song. I just knew because that was what everybody was doing. I think, but yo, them a drive big car, we are scam, we are. So I'm like, yo, what's that niche? We can just bore through. You know what I mean?
I always say that to people as well when they ask me about podcasting or interviews or how I started. I always say there's always going to be loads of people
Yeah.
doing podcasts or whatever or talking. You just have to find your little niche. Like, what is somebody in that area not doing, or what are they
Yeah.
not hitting? What subjects are they not hitting?
Mm-hmm.
Whatever that is, you jump on that and you just go
Have to
with
work.
that,
Have
because
have to work.
it's always going to be everyone doing
Have
everything.
to work. All when it doesn't sound like the best song. So some of the time I feel like not the best records go how it's supposed to go. It's like different thing from what is going on. Because it's so yes, yo, there's so much music out. How can you separate yourself from everybody? It's just
It's so true, yeah.
sitting and paying attention. Because I look at it like a football field, right? I watch who's playing forward, who's playing right wing, who's playing defense, who's a keeper. You know what I mean? And I've always aimed to be better than everybody on the field because I've been saying this for the longest while. I try to be the best in the school, not the class. I'm gonna leave it
Okay.
at that. Yeah.
And on that note, thank you so much,
Big up.
Kranium.
I appreciate it.
Thank you for
Big up
coming
yourself.
and having this great conversation with me. You know what to do.
Outside.
Like, subscribe, do all that good stuff. Thank you.
Outside.
Bye.